Hey friends in Pro Stringer Nation, this is John with Guts and Glory Tennis, and today we are looking at how to start a racket using the Pro Stringer system using only two C2 claws. So what we have here is we have a racket where the mains start at the head. This would just be a little bit different with the throat, but basically the same concept. But these mains start at the head, and what we are doing is this side over here is the right side, this side over here is the left side, okay? So we have 1R, 1L, 2L, counting the strings. So 1L, 2L, 3L, 4L, 5L. Left we number as we go out, right we number as we go out. So they're all just kind of fixed in here, hand tight at this point in time. So what we are going to do is we are going to take our first claw. I'm going to kind of hand tighten this, and I am going to set the claw not right up against the frame. I need a little bit of room here because it's going to pull because we're not under tension. But I'm going to pull this string, put a little bit of tension on it, just as much as I can, and then I'm just going to clamp it off right about there, and the claw is going to flop because there's no tension holding it anywhere. So the claw has just flopped for now. What we are going to do is we are going to tension 1R. And to do that, we have to do a butt cap pull. So we're going to flip our racket around. We're going to set it up. We have to adjust the height. I don't have one of those fancy lever things, but I'm just going to adjust it by hand. And when we are adjusting this, it's very important, especially if you're not using a stand, if you're using the table, that you can see that there's a flange on the tension sensor. There's a flange, and the butt cap, the bottom of the butt cap needs to sit on that flange so that the tension sensor does not flip or move. So I'm getting it set up, I got it adjusted properly, and I'm going to tighten my adjustment knob. So now we are set up to do a butt cap pull here. So we're going to put our string through, goes through underneath the handle into the tension head. Going to wrap it around the tension head. If you're using a P3 machine, you can either wrap around the tension head or go directly in. I prefer to go around, but that's just a preference. We're going to go ahead and manually lift our claw up here, and we're going to hit the tension button, and everything's going to tension up. Okay, so the L side, L1 and L2, have a little bit of tension on them, but they have not been pulled individually. Where we're pulling direct tension is on R1. So R1 is getting fully tensioned. What we are going to do with our second claw is we are going to take it and we are going to place it on L1 and R1 to hold the tension in R1. So I'm going to lock it there, or put it in place, lock it. I'm going to release the tension. And at this point in time, R1 is the only string that is under full tension, this string right here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take R2 now. We're going to lace it through. This is right side number 2. Lacing it through. Oops. There we go. And we're going to have to adjust the height of our racket again. We're going to put our tension unit right up against the frame, put the string in, and we're going to pull tension. When it reaches full tension, we're going to release the claw. I like to give it just a little tug. Don't have to, but I like to do that. We're going to take our claw and we're going to clamp it on R1 and R2. It's below this claw, but R1 and R2 touching this claw. As close to that claw as you can possibly get. We're going to go ahead and we're going to release the tension. So now we have tension on R1, R2, and we need to start thinking about what we're going to do over on this side, so the left side. So while we're at the head, I'm going to take my racket, I'm going to take my machine, I'm going to put it right up against there, the tension sensor. I'm going to go ahead and pull tension. I'm pulling tension on string L2. Now, I am not doing this to set tension yet. We are not doing full tension full tension anywhere. What I'm doing is I'm doing this in order to be able to set my claws to hold tension. So I'm going to release while under tension. I'm releasing this string, and I'm putting this claw in that space that I left over on R1 and L1. Okay, so this is going to be holding string over at R1 and L1. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to release the tension. And that move right there was just so we could move the claw without losing everything. Now we're going to go over to the right side, and we're going to do a butt cap pull. Remember, we flip our tension sensor. We loosen this, we raise it, we get this so that it sets right on the lip of the tension sensor, tighten it down, and now we are going to string R1. We're going to put tension onto R1. So R1 is now getting tension. We're going to release this claw, and I like to give it just a little bit of a tug there just to get everything all nice and even. We're going to take our claw and we're going to put it on R1 and L1, but this time at the throat. So now we have R1, L1, and L2 under tension. We've tensioned those individually. I'm going to release the tension. Now we're going to go over here to R number 2. I'm going to have to adjust the height of the mounting. I'm going to tension R2. Bingity, bingity, bingity. Got it. So now we have R1, we have L1, L2, R1, R2, all under tension. I might have said the numbers wrong, I apologize, but you're seeing the video so you can follow along. So now we're going to go over to L number 3. You're allowed to string 2 ahead, so we're going to take advantage of that here. Go ahead. And L number 3, we're going to go ahead and we are going to reset our racket. So it's sitting on the ledge there. Got it. We're going to go ahead now, we're going to pull tension on number 3, which is the butt cap pull. So number 3 on this side is now under tension. I'm going to release the claw. We're going to put the claw on numbers 2 and 3 up by the frame. That's lovely. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do number 4 over here on this side. Still on the same side. We did 2 on this side, so we can do 4 on this side because that only puts us 2 ahead. Oops, gotta remember to adjust the height so that we can pull the tension. Pull the tension. Lovely. It's reached tension. I'm going to release the claw, and we're going to clamp off on number 3 and 4. While we're over here, since we have a little bit of looseness here because we clamped so deep in the string bed, we're also going to tension number 2 again here. Tension number 2. Going to release the claw. Going to put it again on 1 and 2 on this side. Now we're going to go ahead and let's see here, go through here. This process takes a lot longer when you're describing it and you're talking than just doing it by hand. So we are going to again raise, this is for the last time, to the tension sensor. Make sure that it's on the flange, that little lip of the tension sensor cap there. Wrap it around, put it in, tension. We're tensioning number 3 on this side. Release the claw. Claw is going on number 2 and 3. Release the tension. And now we can lower the mount because we are done with the butt cap pulls. And now we're just going to go ahead and finish the string bed by alternating. You can go 2 on a side if you like, but I'm just going to go ahead and tension over here, and then we will be even. So I'm tensioning number 4 on this side. Let's reach tension, going up to the head, clamping off. And now we're just going to go ahead and finish off the mains. That's all that's left to do here. Go ahead. And now we don't need to do the butt cap pulls any longer. So we're just going to pull. So we don't have to adjust the tension sensor. Just going to tension it right here. There we go. I'm going to stay on this side just because you can go 2 ahead. You could alternate to the other side if you'd like. Oops. But we're just going to stay on this side for one more pull. Pull at the head. And you can stop the video at this point if you'd like, because all we're going to do is alternate now. If you want to stay tuned, I'm going to keep it running just to show the tie-offs for people that are new to stringing and how that works. So you could fast forward if you like. You could just watch and hear me ramble as we go through. Now this is I think this is a dunce pattern, so we're going to have 9 strings on a side instead of 8 strings on a side, but yeah, we're just going through now. We're getting this side to be caught up to, I have that. It's really tight in there, isn't it? Okay, so we'll do it that way. So we'll get this side even, meaning that the tension will be even on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So number 6 is under tension. Clamping off on 5 and 6. This one we skip a grommet at the head, but we don't skip one at the throat just yet. So go ahead and do this. Now we are 1 ahead on this side. I've said before we can go 2 ahead, so we're going to do that. Okay. 1 ahead. I'm just staying on the same side of the racket. You could alternate to the other side. Technically, going to the other side and alternating is probably more ideal, but there's nothing wrong with doing it this way. So now we are tensioning, I think number 7, number 8. I think that's number 8. So we're two ahead on this side, so we need to go back to the other side, and we are going to put this through, tension off. So each string has been individually pulled using this starting method. And let's see here. Skip one down there. Go up here. Tension off. Now we're even. As soon as this reaches tension, we clamp off. We are now even on both sides. Now we're going to our tie-off. If you change your tension here, some people change for the tie-off knot. I'm one of them. I just adjusted it on this machine. Don't have to. I adjusted tension, gonna pull. Yeah, I just tension because you're going to lose some at the tie off. So I'm going to put my claw in, and if you have, I'm just going to keep it up for people that are using tabletop. If you have room to put it underneath, you can put it underneath there. It makes the knotting process a little bit easier. So we put that in, and we have one more to go, and then we're going to do the tie-offs. So I'll show you some tricks there. Okay, so pull tension here. Gosh, I hope that's recording. I hope I hit record. Hope it's still recording. Okie dokie, so get our pliers, and we are going to tie off. So I'm putting it through the tie-off hole. I have a, whoops, sorry about that. I have a whole lot of extra string here. I was very generous in my measuring. So I do a knot where I kind of go over the main string, then under, and then through the loop. Then I kind of come back through this loop. I pull in, and I use my pliers. And what I'm going to do now is, you can see this claw has twisted a little bit. I'm going to twist it manually to get it straightened out. Pull into the frame. I'm pulling tension in and then up. In with the claw twisted and up. Release, pull it up, release the claw, and that one is now tied off. We take our snippers, we snip it off. We're going to go do that again on the other side, so I'll show you one more time. Oh yeah, this is already tensioned. So we're just going to take our string, we're going to push it through the tie-off hole. Try not to hit the camera this time. Don't know, hopefully we can see. Going over and under, kind of through the hole, and then the opening, we go through that opening. And we have our basic knot, and what we're going to do is grab it with our pliers. Be very careful that you don't pull up and hit yourself in the face with these. But I'm going to twist the claw by hand to pick up the slack. I'm pulling into the string bed to get the slack, and then up, in and up. For the first part of the knot, the second part of the knot, I just cinch it up, release the claw, and that, my friends, is all there is to it in terms of stringing the mains using two starting claws, or two claws, and the Pro Stringer system.